Okay, so first thing is we noticed that we were lined up very, very far to the left. So what we said was we were going to do the walkthrough where instead of before you would walk in like this, your shoulders were wide open, and maybe you were coming in the ball at a 45-degree angle and then trying to square up. But we're going to get closer to this line. You're going to have some sort of T-square arrangement or at least a 90-degree line out in front of you so you could see that you were walking in close to the line with your shoulders square and then your feet square to that, and you could look at all your lines and they were all cool, and that helped a bunch. Now, ball position wise, you tended, because you aim left, the more left you aim, the more you move the ball back in your stance, and you can compensate for that and hit the ball out the way. But what you want to do, you're going to feel like we're moving the ball just a hair further forward. I would say with a wedge, clubs in the middle of your feet, the ball is just left the middle, and then all the way up on the left heel for the drive. Now, we like what you did with the backswing. You know, no leaning. Ronnie, you did a good job with the finger in the back. May have to hire you if I start playing again. But we want to take this whole thing as is, which was pretty good, but there was a bunch of weight on his left foot. And we want to get this sucker over here so that there's some weight off of the left foot, even if it's just for a second, because we have big plans for this first move down. And what we found out, when we look at the before video, is this sort of elbow out, shoulder out, first move down, that if you were doing the dart throw, that, I can do a better one. That was a wimpy dart throw. Here's a good, that's a real dart throw. Use your stomach. Okay, so, you can't throw the dart if you impale yourself. First move down, you take yourself up. So this first move down that we're moving off of this left foot, we're trying to, even if you were, let's say, you know, Jim Furyk crossed the line like this, even if you made a mistake like this in the backswing, that first move down is getting into the dart attitude. Of course, we're not going to want you to do that. We want you to make a totally conventional backswing, but just, here we go, down here. And then we said you can do the bounce back drill when you practice it. Get to the top, go down to here, see how you like it, and then pass through that same spot, and then you just self-judge yourself. Did the second time down feel like the first time down? Because your stance was open and you had almost automatic Yellow Brick Road drill, now with your stance more closed, Yellow Brick Road is a lot harder, but you still got to do it. You still want it to be hips, hands, club head, but this leg is going to stop, and your tendency at the beginning was to walk your arms off because you had to do that to not pull, so-called pull it, aim and left. Well, now you're going to have to work to get it over there, and one of the drills we decided was good for you is the stork drill, where you just left foot up, right foot back, and you're trying to hit a little baby cut. I should swing that hard all the time because I didn't do it that good during the lesson. And what you're doing is you're learning to trace a straight plane line. And shoot, I tried to get my stomach in front of my hands because I'm trying to hit a cut, but my left foot did not allow my hips to get too open. And the other thing is that in the course of this whole swing, we still want you to feel like that your hands, really into what your hands do. Your hands are getting you all the way to the top of the swing. You can feel that top of the swing. Even though this change of direction because his left foot's like this, the hands know where to go because they know they got a dart in their hand and they're going to stick it in your gut. And then through the ball, what's going to keep you down here, this would be ideal right here. Let me pose one. What's going to get you down in here is knowing with your hands attitude is the grip end of the club. You're using your belly to work the grip end of the club and keep the marble in the grip end as long as you can, and then shoot the marble out. Just basically, there's a lot of fiddle drill in here. Just trying to get this thing down here and then have it thrown out past the left leg.
Now I've worked on the fiddle drill. I probably do the fiddle drill every day. What am I missing with it? I mean, you probably couldn't even tell I did it a lot, you know? And am I not doing it right? I mean, what?
I have to watch. Let's switch positions here.
Let me turn this off.
No, leave it alone. New cameraman on the tee. All right. You're fiddling only, tilting only, and then go all the way through. You're not doing anything wrong. You just, your deal is, here, come get the camera. Okay, you just have to personalize the thought of what you're doing now. So what you're really doing now is taking the fiddle from your shoulder and pretending there's a false shoulder there and leaving it on the shoulder. Because you got to do this two-handed now. I mean, you can still do the fiddle drill, but I'm just saying, this one arm swing, in the golf machine it says it's like pulling an arrow out of a quiver. I didn't even know that was a quiver. That little thing that Robin Hood has on his back. You're taking this, you're going lengthwise. That's this, right? But now that you have your new, you're trying to go grip first, not elbow first. So you got into a little bit of that, I think, because we were trying to get you to swing down Yellow Brick Road. But you can do that now from underneath. See, the trick is, can you still do everything we wanted you to do, staying on plane, from this, even from a close stance, you could still get in here like this and still, I just felt like the stork drill with wide feet. The big two things is the change of direction, which is both the body getting off the left foot and getting back on it, and the dart not sticking you in the gut, and learning to swing past this left leg to keep everything slick. Any other questions?
No, that's it. Sounds good. A lot to work on.
Okay, let's go back and hit some balls on the other side.